What is up, everybody? It's Dr. GTA, and I'm really excited to bring you an OpenIV tutorial today. So hit like if you want to see how to use the OpenIV mod tool that has always been used for GTA 4 and every other GTA pretty much. Well, not every other GTA, just GTA 4, but it's the best tool you could use to actually play with your mods and to edit car mods and textures and stuff. And today they released something special. They released a uninstall and install feature for the actual game, so you can uninstall and install the mod easily within the software. You can actually edit your nav meshes. You can, edit your textures. You can view the car models and stuff, and it's really cool. So we're one step away from editing car models, and they've actually increased the stability, and it works online. But I'm not saying use this online because you might get banned. Use it with your friends online. It doesn't matter as long as you don't get reported. You probably won't get banned. So that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this really quick. You can download it from the website in the description. I'm not creating a desktop icon or whatever. And yes, it's going to download this, and once it installs, it's going to install and download 2.63, which is the latest version. And one awesome feature I want to go over this, and the reason why I'm making this video is you actually can install all of your textures and stuff to like other RPFs if you're used to using the mod, and you, instead of like having to back up the old ones, you can leave all those the same, just make copies and edit those copies of RPFs. Once you edit those copies of RPFs, you put them in a mods folder. And like, we'll go into that in 1 second. So basically you want to go to your Grand Theft Auto folder, and you want to find where your root is, if you have Steam or Rockstar version or whatever. So I have Steam. I'm going to go to Steam Apps, Depot Cat, that's not it, Steam, Common, Grand Theft Auto. And then that's it. Select the folder. It can work with it as long as it checks it. It's good. And it says do not forget to back up the files. And it's probably going to pop up this window when it loads in. There's 2.63 loaded in, which is really awesome. It's going to take a second to load. Let's see. Now that we are in here, all you have to do to go to install it is, some people will have a window pop up that says install it and others won't. This one has you hit tools, you go to ASI Manager, and it's going to tell you what you need to install. See, I don't have the ASI installed, and I'll show you how that works. Your GTA 5 directory, this is it right here. I'm going to just move it over and show you guys. Let's move this over here. Go into edit mode so we can edit some stuff. And tools, ASI Manager. Boom. ASI Manager. So when you hit install, this installs the ASI, and you can see it installed it. This thing is actually the thing that sneaks in into the game, that loads into the game. And this is the way they used it with GTA 4, which is called the dsound.dll. Now, this is basically something that loads in the game, and it'll load it through. And it loads the script hook, which loads all the other plugins you use, like your trainer or everything else. And then you have OpenIV ASI you have to install, which it installs too, which loads. This loads and scans, so you can actually reload these RPFs that you edit with the files and the textures in the game. They'll let you actually load them, and it recertifies the files, so it actually loads them and pretends you never even edited them. So you can actually load it. Now online, it's a different story. It doesn't kick you, and people were talking about that. When you load online now, it actually puts you in your own lobby by yourself. The only way you can play with other players is if they're your friends or crew members, and you invite them to your game from that point. There's no way to join a public lobby once your files are altered. So that actually helps alleviate the stress of getting banned or kicked when you go online. And hopefully GTA 5 is going to have modded lobbies by Rockstar soon, and that's what I'm thinking that nature of that style of loading online is for. Okay, so basically now you've got these installed, you don't really need to do anything else. You got OpenIV ASI installed. Now here's a simple thing. Say you want to edit any of these RPFs in here. Oh, my allergies are getting bad at me today. Okay, you want to edit any of these RPFs. What you're going to do is, say you want to edit W, you're going to right click, copy it, and you're going to paste it somewhere. I would just make a mod folder on your desktop and paste whatever RPFs you need to edit in it. Just like the mod folder would be named Grand Theft Auto 5. So you could pretty much name it Grand Theft Auto 5 and go into it and just add RPFs, kind of like the same way that it's the same address it is. It's a folder, Grand Theft Auto 5, and inside that folder are RPFs. And then update, and then folder, and then RPF. Same style as that. So that's what you want to do. Once you get that done, you go in, you basically go to each file and you edit them however you want to, add your textures, your car mods, whatever you want into these folders. And once they're done, you rebuild if you want to. You don't really have to. Someone said you don't really have to. Someone said that it crashes your game, so I don't rebuild. But once you're done with that, all you have to do is take that folder and rename it from Grand Theft Auto 5 to mods. And then all you have to do is take that folder, cut it, and then paste it back into your GTA 5 root. So there's a mods folder in there with all these edited RPFs, and your original ones are still intact. You don't have to change them or anything. You don't have to make a backup or anything, which is awesome. And once you get those edited, all you have to do is exit out of the OpenIV thing. You don't have to mess with that. And then you just load up into your game. And when you load up into your game, you're actually going to be loading those modded files. Now, the other thing too is if you want to uninstall these mod files, all you have to do is either delete these, which I don't recommend because you can always use them again. I would recommend just leave the folder the same, don't mess with it. But if you want to uninstall it, all you have to do is delete this OpenIV.asi. So right click, delete it. That's all you have to do. And it'll pretty much, this will stop loading and it won't use these files. So it'll just use the original. So it's like you pretty much didn't even edit the game at all. And that's pretty cool. And now one more thing I want to go over with the OpenIV. I just want to actually see a car model. I've been really excited about this and I've been waiting to see this. So we're going to go to update RPF. Alright, and then you go to your vehicles RPF. I found it finally. And I'm just really excited about this. I really want to see like a model. Here's a Cargo Bob, my first model. Oh my god, you can actually see the models. That is so cool. You can actually see all the models. Let's see what else you can do to it. Can you show more information on this? Okay, so it shows all the information on what is actually in there. You can go to free roam camera. You can show the grid or not show the grid. You can show the geometry, just only the geometry of it, which is really cool. Turn it back on. Edge faces. Display properties of the little points. High detail, medium detail, low detail, depending on your CPU. You can actually take away textures and remove them. So like I can go in here and say I've got, let's turn those off. Cargo Bob textures and remove them. Interior removed. V-share removed. Cargo Bob high removed. So that pretty much leaves it just like that, which is really cool. And then you can actually exit that. It won't mess up anything. And then you can actually go in here and you can take certain parts of it off. Siren. You can unselect certain parts. The door. Just to look in the back. So exciting. What's a wheel? I wonder what the wheel is. Oh, there's the wheel. Cool. And there's a petrol tank. There's just so much stuff in here you can just edit. It's so cool. And hopefully later we'll be able to actually edit these. But one thing you can do right now is edit the textures. So here's the textures. Here's the blades. Camouflage, the livery, which is actually the bump map. Here's the interior. Here's the interior bump. Here's the livery for the actual skin that you can change colors over it. And then here's the interior for the seat. Again, if you want to actually edit these, I'll make another tutorial on how to edit these and I'll just link it right here. And basically you have to make sure everything is the same width and height, the pixel format's the same, and the maps number is the same, as well as the name, because it won't target that name to map to the texture if you don't have it. Yeah, so we'll pretty much, I'll show you how to edit a texture really quickly in this next video. Just click right here and I'll show you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You can extract textures by exporting them or export all. If you want to edit a texture or import it, you have to hit the edit mode button. And then you just go into it and it'll give you the option to import at the top left corner. And you just go to wherever your files are and you import the files here. And that's pretty much it. And you can select a file just to replace that, or you can delete it, rename it, whatever you want to do. You can view the options where you can view it differently, which is really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Yeah, thanks for watching. If this helped you in any way, just like it. You know, I want to help everybody in the modding community. If you want more tutorials, subscribe. If you want other mods and stuff like that, let me know. Again, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. And peace.